Happy Pride. There's been more conversation about intersex people nowadays than there has been previously. You know, we're much nicer about the way that we talk about it, generally speaking, because there used to be other terms that we would use besides intersex, and we've determined like, okay, this is like the polite way to talk about this. A lot of the times trans people invoke intersex folks when we're having discussions about access to hormones and things. Personally, I'm of the opinion that it's quite a different experience to have this thing done to you when you were a kid, and like, you know, maybe you had surgery done on you and you didn't even know what was going on. It's definitely a different situation, right? But have you ever heard of an intersex kitten? Not like a Discord kitten, but like a kitten, like a cat kitten. In Oregon, an intersex kitten called a unicorn in this article has been adopted. The name is Cinder, formerly Cindy, is a rare intersex kitten which was taken to the Humane Society of Central Oregon. This is just for fun. This is just a little fun story, right? Central Oregon veterinarians are excited about a rare tortoiseshell kitten that was brought into a shelter earlier this spring and adopted into a new family earlier this month. That's because the kitten, Cinder, was born intersex with both male and female genitals. I bet this is probably more common than we think, but it's like usually internal changes instead of external changes. The Central Oregon Humane Society announced the news about the kitten on Friday, saying it was like spotting a unicorn. The clinic manager at the shelter said, "Even though I've only been in the veterinary field for 9 years, this very well could be a once-in-a-career moment. They always talked about how rare male tortoise shells are back in school, but seeing one in person is something else." Because yeah, tortoise shell cats are usually female, and like calicos are usually female. Every male tortie is intersex. It's like 1 out of 3,000 cats. Cool. And then yeah, like conversely, the orange cats are typically male. Cinder was brought into the shelter in April and adopted into a permanent home in June. So this little kitty has been adopted. This cat looks so bemused. It's like, I don't know what you're doing. Tortie pattern requires 2X chromosomes. Nice. Due to a stroke of genetics, tortoiseshell-colored cats known for their swirling coats of black and orange are almost always female. And while Cinder does have some female genitals, including what appears to be a vulva, the shelter said it does not have a uterus or ovaries and was born instead with a pair of testicles, which have been removed. Why would you do that? Just leave it alone. Why? I guess that's like not uncommon for cats so that they don't spray. They'll take the balls off of the cats so they don't spray. I thought that nowadays it was more like a vasectomy though. I don't know, whatever. Crystal Bloodworth, medical director for the shelter, said now that Cinder has been neutered, it will grow up appearing to be female. However, given the anatomy at birth, the shelter has opted to label the kitten as male. To call it a male is tough, but with the binary nature of animals and people's perception of animals, we chose male. Just why is there not just an option for neither or both? Incidence of hermaphroditism in cats is not unheard of. Like humans, intersex cats can be born with variations of male and female genitalia. This cat likely has 3 chromosomes, XXY, with 2 X's that allow for the tortoiseshell coloring and a Y that allows for the testicles. As far as I know, orchiectomy is typical for animals. Yeah, I honestly wonder if this is part of why cats and dogs don't live as long. Because for humans, if you remove our gonads entirely, that's not good for us. Like it causes bone density issues and other like fatigue and other health issues. Why neuter it when it's so rare? Yeah, I don't know. I'm assuming that's just because it was typical practice. So weird. Hey, you should like, comment, and subscribe. And you can hit up the Patreon or maybe buy one of these hoodies that I'm wearing because it's good merch. Do it. Do it for the cat. Do it. Do it. They found out that the cat was intersex when they were doing a spay surgery on it because it has vulva on the outside. So they were like, oh, we're going to remove, or whatever they do during a spay. I'm not sure exactly what they do during a spay, but they went in there and they were going to do surgery on it. Or maybe they did an ultrasound first. I don't know how this works. But yeah, the cat was renamed Cinder. The cat is currently being spoiled with new beds, toys, food, treats, and lots of love. Cinder getting to know their new family in Oregon. That's such a cute cat. What a beautiful baby. I love you. I love you so much. I love you. Good kitty. Good kitty. Shelters generally neuter because there are already too many feral cats out there and people will let their cats out. Yeah, that's fair enough. It does cost more, but I wait until my dogs are fully grown before I spay and neuter. It helps with several things. Yeah, the vet opened up the cat and went, sorry, what? So yeah, there's no real point to this story other than like, isn't nature cool? And also, isn't this cat adorable? It doesn't know what's going on. Look at those beautiful, it's like the eyes look almost green in this picture, and then down here they look more like brown. What a cutie pie. What a baby. My cat boy has his balls but was neutered. I didn't know that was abnormal. He is more muscular than most cats. I wonder if it's because he has testicles. I have noticed when male cats get fixed, they do tend to become very fat afterwards, which is fine because we love big fat cats. But that would make sense if they were actually being given orchiectomies instead of just like a little snip of the vas def. Yes. Good baby. Wonderful baby. We love them. All right, now I'll put that in my notes. We have done the kitty news. Does this mean we have to make another flag for intersex cats? Just take the current intersex flag and put 2 little triangles on top of the circle. You know what I mean? Just take this flag and then just put 2 little, just stick 2 triangles on top of it. There you go. Now it's an intersex cat flag. Yeah, exactly. The circle is just a cat. We don't even need it. We don't need to give it a little face or anything. Just give it 2 little triangles right up top there. Happy Pride to my patrons, especially Tiago Nascimento, Mersh Rolvog, Jack, Amanda B, Wellington Marcus, Michelle Frateroli, Michelle Winter, Danielle McDonald, Jamie Jam, DZXN, Nova, Sojo, Athiet, Spooky Heather Sylvia, Desi Quiche, Pasnell Infinity, Celeste, Kevin Young, Elizabeth Bartell, Liam Hodgson, Ella V. Nobody, Mr. Atheist, and Suzanne Maynard.